Good morning. It is Monday, January 25th, 2021, and this is your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News. Microsoft, the end of last week, decided they wanted more money and decided to raise the price of Xbox Live. Um, Turns out people don't want to pay more money for things that are the same, and everyone let Microsoft know that, and Microsoft came out and said, just kidding.
JK.
No, we're not gonna do that. They came out with a statement. This is from Liana Rupert of Game Informer. She quotes their official statement, which reads, "We messed up today, and you were right to let us know. Connecting and playing with friends is a vital part of gaming, and we failed to meet the expectation of players who count on it every day. As a result, we have decided not to change Xbox Live Gold pricing." So there you go.
I have a PR background to a degree, and I've never been especially good at it. But one thing that I think has become in vogue nowadays is for people to put out things to kind of test the waters and know that they can backpedal on things if it doesn't go their way. It sounds like this might have been one of those cases. But it also reminds me a little bit of, I remember when the Xbox first came out, that there was kind of conflict between like the top people at Microsoft and then like the Xbox team. In fact, yeah, we've tweeted this. This was like an oral history of Xbox. And basically, they wanted to do something, and I can't remember for the life of me what it was. But the Microsoft side was like, you can't do that. No way. Absolutely not. They decided to do it anyway, and it turned out to be a good thing. And it makes me wonder if this is one of those things where maybe someone at the very tippy top was like, we need to charge more because everyone's using it right now. And finally, they were like, no, maybe not. Let's wait till, like, the pandemic is really over, and then we can charge more for this.
Then we can charge more. Yeah, so prices are to remain the same, which 12 months is $59.99, and that's always going to be your best deal. They had raised it, 6 months is currently $39.99, and they were going to raise that $20 to make that $59.99, essentially cutting your $60 value in half, which seems like a lot to me, but I'm no Xbox employee. The funniest thing that came out of this, in my opinion, someone had posted on social media that they announced this hike on Xbox. So they bought PlayStation Plus subscriptions to last until like 2029 or something. They're like, I'm going through this whole generation without a price hike because they're expecting PlayStation to follow suit, which it will probably be the case. When one of them increases the price, the other one will probably match it because they're lined up right now. Next up, we'll talk about GameStop, whose stock is setting record highs after a bunch of complicated stock trading stuff is happening. So we're going to go to our stock trading expert, Ryan. Ryan, you know all about stocks, yeah?
What you do is you tell the person that you want the thing, and then you do the other thing with the thing, and then before you know it, boom, you got lots of money. Back to you.
Boom, lots of money. So turns out that there's this thing, and I learned about it from this article. So if you want to learn more about this, go read Owen S. Good's write-up from Polygon. There's this thing called short selling. And the gist I got from this article is that you borrow stocks from someone else, and then you sell them for a stock that's typically trending downwards. You borrow stocks, you sell them, you wait for the stock to go down, you buy them back for less money, and then you give the stocks back to the original person. So in the end, nothing's changed for them. You've gained a little bit of money because you sold it high and then bought back low. So people apparently have been doing this for GameStop for a while because they've not been doing well historically. But as their stock keeps increasing because they're in the middle of a console sale, which I called out a long time ago, is that GameStop was just holding on until the next generation consoles came out because that's where they make money. People were still trying to do this short sell thing, which is causing them to have to buy more stock to keep pace with whatever they're doing, and that just caused the stock to rise and rise and rise, to the point where twice on Friday it had to be halted for GameStop. So look at that. Good time to own some GameStop stock. Apparently, it used to be back in like September. It was like a $5 stock, and now it's into the 40s and 60s. So,
just like I predicted many, many months ago. You should follow me for all your stock tips. You can find me on Twitter, Hefty Goof.
My favorite part of this story was the one I put in our rundown, because the title is GameStop stock, and I said GameStop, if you will.
GameStop. That's how you can find them on the New York Stock Exchange, I think. I don't know. Try it. See what happens.
Give it a shot. And as I teased earlier, Bernie Sanders' mittens are now an extremely powerful magic item in D&D. Someone created the mittens of redistribution in D&D form. This is also from Polygon, Charlie Hall. Pull up the little thing. I don't know what it's called. Anyone who knows anything about D&D can come and chime in. But apparently these mittens of redistribution are an item which you can use in the game. And it has 2 effects. Redistribution of wealth. If mittens of redistribution pass over any unwanted adventuring gear, the wearer can choose to instantly convert that item into its fair market value. That value appears as coins and is instantly distributed evenly among the party. And also lending a hand. Power is shared with the group as the needs of the many ensures the prosperity of all. So there you go. And then it has like stats and stuff, but I'm no nerd. I don't know what that means. If you like D&D, let us know, because I don't know anything about it.
No falser statement has ever been said. You are a nerd. You just don't know jack about D&D.
Truce. And always last but never least, we finished off today's Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today. SOLAS 128 is out on Switch. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to Ziggy the Chaser, out on Switch.
It's a drinking game. You get done drinking something, and all of a sudden, Ziggy the Chaser.
Chase it with some Ziggy.
That's all you got to do. Eligible for our name of the month at the end of January, which we will tell you in February, our name of the month for January and probably December as well, because, you know, we're on top of things at Game